This is a message from Afeni Shakur. And she continues on to say, in this part, she says, Tupac and Biggie were clearly enjoying one another, East and West. Later, though, whites spreaded rumors. So to put a stop to it, I told them to make up, she says, and let it go. I told them who I thought was behind it, but they were young and didn't believe that whites would be that petty and get involved in niggers' personal affairs. But little did they know, they always have, said Afeni. They instigate everything, she says. They know this gets folks edgy and it starts a big bomb. They even staged some of it just to get the ball rolling, telling Biggie and his female were seen with Pac dancing slow together. They paid instigators because the color of their skin wasn't right for the neighborhood. So how could they start some shit without blacks believing they were the shit starters, said Afeni, out of their hood gossiping. It would be too obvious who's starting the shit, Afeni said. But if they get one of ours to start our own shit, well then they'd be successful at what they're trying to do. So they pay ours and they are off and running. There was a young man in need of money. He took on the tattletailing business, Afeni says. He was one of ours. Yeah, it was sickening. Who to trust? So anyway, he was paid to start the rumor. We saw it. You see, every case is well detailed, defined, filmed, accurate. No one can deny their actions. He was filmed taking the bribe. The men who approached him were Jews, not whites, this time, said Afeni. What would they get out of it? Well, they run the record companies too, whites and Jews. They sit around wondering how to juggle niggers, use us like products, not like people, she said. Then after they plot, they put it into motion. They pay character after the next. It could be family members of the subject, relatives, friends, strangers, just anybody who wants to get paid, she says. But they can't keep the money because they don't live to do so. There was a young man who fell for the plot, took the money, and went to a neighbor of Biggie's, all the way out to California to New York, saying Pac slept with Biggie's lover. He even flew in. That's how serious they take things. Then when he landed, they met him and gave him a script, said Miss Shakur. Since he took the job, when he went next door to Biggie's, he noticed someone waiting outside the gate to see to it that the conversation went well, as planned. Then after he told, he was then shot with a silencer. He didn't get to enjoy the money, not even for a moment. Then the story was out, said Afeni. All it took was somebody to tell it. He lit the fuse, and now it's history. That my son started the trouble, said Afeni, between him and Biggie. So he started retaliating by agreeing to the story because Biggie went off, she said. Instead of confronting Pac to get at the truth, now they're both off Earth, getting along up here, wishing they'd done differently because they'd still be there. But there's no going back till it's time, said Afeni. Anyway, thank you, babe, Darlene, she says. Love, I appreciate you. I have said enough in our defense. More later? I hope so. This has been Afeni Shakur. And I love herself, and thank you for listening, and there's going to be much more So please follow us on this site to learn the truth from the mouths of these loved ones. Tupac and his mom, Afeni.